Cyberbrainer is an online training platform designed to help individuals and teams learn the latest technologies and become certified professionals, producing a comprehensive learning experience.
Next, if I move on to all the fields that I have over here, I have, like worker support, location, job profile. And if there is a photo, I can have a photo. And, for example, let me just try to add also my managerial information over here, which means I'm going to also add the manager information. So I'm not choosing this particular field because this is going to be a text field, whereas I want this particular manager ID to be available as a single instance field. So I'm going to be picking another field over here, which is this manager. Alright. So let me see if this is going to be containing immediate manager. So let me pick manager level 1. So this is from the worker, business object. So the L1 manager. I'm going to be picking this particular person as my L1 manager. So what I've done is I picked the Find Workers report. I've copied that standard report to a custom report and I've renamed it as RNN, Find Workers. So probably you can do that today as well as an activity for you. And in my search fields of the columns. In my report I'm adding another field which is called as Level 1 Manager. That is number 1 option that I'm going to do. And if you see over here, I have a column here called as Options. So if I go and click on this particular option. So what are the different options that I can have for my field, based on the field type? I can have so many different values over here. Either I can have it as a detailed results. I do not want this field to even show up if it is empty, which means for all the 10 or 20 workers that I'm going to be viewing. If this is empty, it does not have a value. Then I would rather not show the entire column itself. Next, I want this to be as the primary results field, which is like a driver for my report. If I do not want to have it, I will just simply uncheck this. And if I want to have this only as related tasks only. So if I want this to display only the related tasks to this particular manager, I would just have it simply as an option. And again, this is going to vary from field to field. Over here for this worker. I've chosen this as the primary results field because I'm going to have my search criteria built based on my primary results field. That's why I've chosen worker. Since it is a Find Workers report, I put the primary results fields on my worker. Clear. And yesterday we saw a little about fields filters over here. And if I want to filter or if I want to add a new filter criteria over here, I can go ahead and add a filter over here. Yesterday we saw about something like a hire date. I can have other fields over here as well. Apart from hire date, I can have dozens of other fields, be it my date of birth, location. So today let us just pick a location, country. I want to filter this based on my location, address, country, which is going to be either. Let me see whether this is going to pick the worker's location. Okay, so worker's location address. Let me pick only those people who are based out of USA. So I'm just going to be building my field just like how I do it in my condition, so I'm going to give the field as location country. I'm going to say in, and in my comparison value, I'm going to say America. So I'm going to pick only those workers who are based out of USA. Likewise, I can build for anything. I can have my location as a pack or any of the location hierarchies that have already built anything and everything that I want to put it, or, if I want to filter it based on my organization like a company, cost center hierarchy, anything and everything that I want to do, I can use it over here in filters. Clear any questions on search results and filters before we move on to the next prompt. Okay, so now over here. So just keep a tab on this. What I will do is I will run this report and then I will come to prompt. What is the error that I'm picking? Okay. So it's saying that okay. So the result is showing that my photo should be the last field in my report because of the size and other relevant constraints. So in any layout of my report, if I'm going to pick the photo as the last column, it is always advisable. That is the reason why it was just prompting me an error. So I've moved the photo. I use this particular arrows over here, up and down arrows, to move my photo to the last column and I hit OK. Now what I would rather do is I will run this report and then I will show you the prompt options which are available. Okay. Alright. So now this particular workers have already created some reason. This is not saving. So my workers report has been created. I don't know why this is not edited. I added that particular manager information. Let me go and edit it right now. So I'm just adding a new field called as. Alright, so I'm putting a manager L1. I'm putting it as my penultimate. So let me just put the photo back. Accidentally deleted it. I will just bring this photo to the bottom. And I'm going to save this report right now. Why is this not allowing to see? Okay, I got it. Let me remove all these facet filter options over here. I got all these things we have. No wonder it was just not allowing me to save actually these asset filters. So okay, give me a minute. I'll just try to save it again and see what happens. I can leave that because this is taking so long for me to correct it. I just need to correct it a little later actually. Just don't waste everybody's time because of this. I'll just go across to my
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.